Everyone, welcome to Evolve and Execute. I'm your host, CS Rajiv Bajaj. As you know, artificial intelligence has evolved from a niche academic discipline into one of the transformative forces shaping our world today. Few professionals have witnessed, the transformation as closely as our guest, and it is our privilege that we are going to talk to him about this very apt subject. And the uh, beginning of his PhD journey in artificial intelligence in 2009, he completed three postdoctorate research programs and earning a doctorate of science focused on AI driven waste management solutions. He has spent nearly 2 decades in forefront of AI research and innovation, and his work spans academia and research and sustainability and emerging technologies, which are, of course, AI is all about emerging technologies only. And also, today we are going to explore his remarkable 17-year journey and discuss how artificial intelligence be leveraged to build a smarter and more sustainable future. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Professor Pankaj Kumar Singh. Welcome to our show, Dr. Singh.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Ji. So, to start the conversation, Dr. Pankaj, we would like to know more about you. When you began your PhD in artificial intelligence in 2009, AI was very different from what we see today. What was the landscape like at that time?
Everybody is now saying, whenever I'm going to ask anybody when the AI will be started, everybody said AI will come in the market 3 to 4 years before and all this. Thank you, Dr. Rajiv, for this inside your questions. Uh, then I saw my degrees and all this. I just completed my PhD in 2009. My guide said to me in 2005, just Pankaj, do the PhD in AI for your electronic waste management. Then I said, why you are wasting my PhD, sir? So as South Indian, the brain of South India, when the God give the brain from south to north, when the face from north to south. So South Indian, then okay, sir, I will do for that. When I began my PhD in AI in 2009, the AI landscape was vastly different, sir, from what we experience today. At that time, AI was primarily an academic and research level rather than the mainstream technology. The terms generated AI, large landscape model, chat GPT, nowadays everybody is working on chat GPT, and autonomous AI agents did not exist in public disclosure.
Okay.
Public don't know anything about that. And even industry adoption of AI was relatively limited, sir. Most AI research focused on expert system, knowledge-based system, machine learning. In that time, so machine learning is going on, making machine learning, decision support system, optimization techniques, neural network, fuzzy logic, and intelligent autonomous in a specific application. Computing resources were limited. As you know, in 2009, where is the limited of computing resources on? Data sets are completely small. Nowadays, data set is very big, but in that time, data sets are completely small. And cloud-based AI infrastructure was still in infancy. Researcher often spend significant time collecting data from here and there, designing algorithm, how to maintain the design and all this, and developing customized intelligence system for particular domains. What I feel like that in particular that time. My doctoral
Right.
research was carried or centered on developing AI-based intelligent decision system capable of solving complex real-world example. My guide said to me, go for that. At that time, many people viewed AI as futuristic concept, but I was convicted that intelligence system would eventually become an integral part of decision making across industries,
Right.
governments, healthcare industries, education, and environmental management. On the biggest difference between them and now is accessibility, sir. In 2009, AI research was largely confined to the universities, specialized laboratories, and handful of technologies companies. But today, AI has become democratic. A student, entrepreneur, you also, policymakers, and researcher can access powerful AI tools in everywhere, in laptop, even in mobile device, as well as searching the would have the extraordinary during my PhD work. What
Excellent,
was the remain
excellent.
constants, however, sir, in the course objective of AI intelligence, it enabling machine to assist human in a making better decision, solving complex problem, and improving quality of life. While the technologies have evolved dramatically, the fundamental vision of AI remains unchanged. Looking back, I feel fortunate to have entered in the field during its formative years. I am really very thankful to my guide that he said to me, go and start with the AI in 2005 and have witnesses to transformation in during these 17 years from a promising research discipline into one of the most influencing technologies shaping the future of humanity. That's what I feel like.
Fantastic, fantastic. So it's very heartening to know that you started with AI way back in 2009. Now,
Of course,
looking
sir.
back, what have been the most defining milestones in AI evolution over the last 17 years? Can you a little bit share that with our viewers?
In 17 years, last 17 years, sir, the AI has progressed through several transformative milestones that have fundamentally damaged both technology and society as well as not damaged. Everybody said it's damaged, but AI changed the revolution. He changed the both technology and society as well. The first major milestone was the transition from the rule-based and expert system, sir, to data-driven machine learning. Rule-based and expert system to data-driven machine learning. During the early years of my research, AI system largely depend upon the predefined rules and structured knowledge base. As computational power increase, the data becomes more abundant. Machine learning enables system to large pattern and lean pattern directly from data rather than the decline solely from the human programming rules. What I feel like that, sir, the second milestone, this is the first milestone. Second milestone, I feel like that the reassurance of deep learning around 2012. If you go for the 2012, what is the reassurance of the deep learning? Advances is neural network. Advances in neural network, high performance computing, and large data set dramatically improved the ability of machines to recognize images, understand speech, and process complex information in during that time in 2012. This period marked a turning point from the AI. In that particular period, 2012 is the turning period of AI, sir, not a 4 to 5 years before. 2012 is turning period of the AI. AI began achieving performance level previously thought unstable. This is the second milestone. The third milestone,
Mhm.
what you feel like that, was the rapid expansion of AI into everyday life. Technologies such as intelligent search engine, recommendation system, digital assistant, devices, smart devices, predictive analytics, these are the autonomous which can bring the industries worldwide. And fourth milestone, what I feel like that, the convergence of AI, emerging technologies such as IoT, big data technology. I have written many books on big data technology, cloud computing, robotics, blockchain, and Industry 4.0. Nowadays, everybody is working on Industry 4.0. This
Right.
integration enables the development of smart cities, intelligent manufacturing system, precision significance, connected healthcare industries also, and sustainable environment solution. What is the might? I am just focusing about the sustainable environment system. My
Yeah.
own research and innovation activities had extremely exploited these interdisciplinary applications. These are the four milestones what you feel like that nowadays. In my perspective, however, the most significant milestone, what I feel like that, any single technological breakthrough, it is shift in perception. In 2009, many people questions whether AI would be become practical at scale. Today, however, we are witnessing of this story, this journey, my as you are, everybody is witnessing my this journey. Early research of the age of generative AI. Nowadays, I have published two books on generative AI. Believe we are still at a beginning. During writing of my books, I am believing we are in beginning. The next decade may bring change in within 10 years, change even more profound than those we have experienced so far. These what I feel like that of your answer.
Fantastic. So that's very, very heartening to know. How did your research interest evolve and evolve from core AI research to sustainability focused applications?
Actually, sir, my guide said to me, "Ki go for the your this electronic waste. You go for that for how we are going to manage this electronic waste, which will create a lot of problem in entire world." So then I said, for the taking the data from the entire world is not an easy task during 2005. Then my guide suggest me you go for the talk with the AIs and all this. So my initial research in AI focused on intelligence decision support system and development of AI methodology for solving complex problems like AI-driven system for sustainable policy planning in e-waste management, electronic waste management. While
Okay.
working in this area, while working in
Ji.
this area, I realized that true value of AI lies not merely in the developing sophisticated algorithm, but in applying those algorithms to create insurable social, environmental, and economical impact. That's why I create the AI in my research topics.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Having completed three postdoctoral research programs, what key lessons have shaped your approach to innovation and problem solving? I'm sure it must have been a very interesting journey. Yeah.
uh, uh, actually completing my three postdoctorate research during was the transformative experience because it's exposed me to diverse research climate, sir, and culture.
Ji.
I want to
Ji.
know about the culture about Malaysia. I want to know the diverse culture about the US. I want to know the diverse culture about my South. Diverse culture, interdisciplinary thinking, and global innovation ecosystem. My importantly, and most importantly, I taught me that innovation is not merely about the generating new ideas. It is about converting knowledge into meaningful solution and create immeasurable impact. One of the most important lessons I learned in the value of interdisciplinary sir, is collaboration. What I feel like that, collaboration. The major complex challenge having society today, whether in AI, sustainability, healthcare, education, smart cities, or waste management, cannot be solved by the single discipline. Effectively, innovation occurs when experts from technology, management, policy, social science, and industry work together towards a common objective. My postdoctoral experience also reinforced me the importance of global thinking with local relevance. Working with the institutional researchers or international researcher, that is the main focus. Working with the international researcher and institutional enabled me to understand how different countries approaches in innovation, sustainability and technology development. At the same time, I learned the successful solution must be adopted to the local needs, culture, and social priorities. Today, when I mentor students, researcher, and young innovation, I encourages them to think beyond the laboratory. Everybody is now working in a laboratory. I just
Right.
think beyond the laboratory The future belongs to those who can combine scientific excellence and with creativity, ethical responsibility, entrepreneurship, and the commitment to social impact. My postdoctoral journey reinforced that the most valuable innovation are those that not only advance technology but also advance humanity. That's why I did my three postdocs from different universities.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, what are the common misconceptions that businesses and society still have about artificial intelligence? Can you throw some light on that?
So there are several misconceptions. And first of all, they are in existing among business. Everybody's thought like even institutions and society also. Addressing these misconceptions, one of the most common misconception that AI is magic solution. Everybody said
Mhm.
AI is going to go for the magic and all this. Magic solution capable solving every problem automatically. In reality, sir, AI is powerful tool, but its success depend on high quality data and well-defined objectives, domain expertise, and proper implementation strategies. How we are going to implement the AI? Organizations often involved in AI expecting immediate transformation. Everybody nowadays, very big organization, everybody they are going to implement the AI in immediate transformation. Whereas mean side outcomes require careful planning. First of all, everybody is careful planning, integration, and continuous reinforcement. Another misconception, sir. This is the first misconception. What I feel like that another misconception. AI will completely replace the human being. Everybody is there. When the AI will
Right.
come in market, everybody's job has gone in the market from human being. Throughout my near 2 decades, sir, I am still here. In two
Yeah.
decades, I am still here of my engagement with the AI, having viewed AI as a technology designed to alignment human intelligence rather than the replace it. The most successful application combined with the analytical capability of AI with the human creativity, judgment, ethics, leadership, and emotional intelligence. Nowadays, sir, they are making the robots to the fight with the other countries, but they are going to
Right.
implement the human brains and all these, even emotions. The future more likely to be characterized by the human AI collaboration with the human replacement. What I feel like the third misconception, AI is only relevant to the large technology company. No, sir. Even a small company, AI application across every sector, including education, healthcare, agriculture, manufacturing, governance, sustainability, finance. Modi Saab also saying like that AI and AI. Even small and medium-sized organization can leverage AI-driven solutions to improve efficiency. That's what I feel. This is the misconception. From my perspective, the greatest opportunity lies in shifting the conversation from what AI can do to what should AI do. What can AI do now? What should AI do? And how can it create meaningful value for the society? When business and institutions approach AI with the mindset, what I feel like that they are far more likely to achieve sustainable and impactful outsource and outcomes.
Absolutely.
That's what I feel like.
Very interesting. Very interesting. So, how has AI transitioned from academic research to becoming a critical business and societal tool, in your opinion?
So when I began my AI PhD in research in 2000, AI was a prominently confined to the theories and universities research lab only. They are only in the universities, they are only in the research lab and limited number of specialized technology organizations. Most researchers focused on theoretical models. Me also, I am only focused
Right.
on the theoretical models. And intelligence decision systems, machine learning algorithm, as well as expert system and computational intelligence techniques. The primary objective was demonstrate the machine could assist human in solving complex problem through intelligent reasoning and data-driven decision making. Several factors accelerated AI journey from theory to widespread adoption. The first was the exponential growth of the digital data. Exponential growth of the digital data as the organization, government, and individual increasingly generated vast amount of substitutions information. AI system gained access to the data required for the learning, publication, and decision making as well as prediction. We are most focused about the prediction. The third factor was the convergence of AI with the complementary technologies such as big data nowadays. Intel, IoT, cloud computing, robotics, everybody now go for the industry 4.0 and intelligent automation system. This convergence created practical application capable of delivering measurable value across multiple across. Having witnesses these evolution over the last 17 years, sir, what I feel like that from the era of AI was the largely a research aspiration to today's intelligence system integrate into daily life nowadays. I believe the journey is still in early stage. I believe after 17 years, still I am believing the journey is still in early stage. The future will belong to organization and society that can responsibly combine human intelligence, ethical leadership, and AI to address the world's most pressing challenge and create a more sustainable and inclusive future.
Fantastic. So, your Doctor of Science research focused on AI driven waste management solutions. How can AI help address environmental and sustainability challenges in your very short answer, if
I
you
did
can
not,
give?
actually, I know my when I'm going to speak about the AI, it is going to be long and so long and
Yeah,
all this.
yeah,
My DSC is from Dumas, France, sir. In that,
right.
I just feel like that ki AI can create meaningful in long-lasting impact. That's why I did my DSC. DSC research was the AI-driven management solution, where the based on the belief that intelligent technologies can significantly enhance our ability to manage resource efficiently, reduce environmental degradation, and support sustainable development. Traditionally, environmental management has the often relate to reactive approach, sir, traditionally. But addressing problem after they occur, AI enable a proactive and predictive approach. By analyzing large volume of environmental data, AI can identify patterns, forecast future trends, and support timely decision making. In the field of waste management, what I feel like that AI can optimize the entire life cycle of waste handling. Intelligent system can improve waste segregation, identify recyclable material through computer vision technologies, optimize collection and predictive analytics meant monitoring landfills problems and support resource recovery processes. In during these DSC program, I learned a lot about this. AI-driven decision support system can also assist policymaker and urban planner in developing more effective and sustainable waste management strategies. That's why during my DSC problem, in my view, the future of AI should not defined story by the autonomous or productivity gains. In true success will measured by its contribution to solution human great challenges, sir. What I feel like that. Environmental sustainability, climatic resources and resilience, and resource conservation, public health. That's why I did my AI in postdoc, BSc AI. And what I feel like that in Dumas, France, they are working a very large amount of this type of work in sustainability
Right.
and environmental policy.
Absolutely, absolutely. Very interesting. What are the some real world examples where AI is already creating measurable sustainability impact?
First of all, the first examples are smart waste management. It's my topic, smart waste management. AI powered computer vision system are being used to automatically identify, classify, and separate recyclable material. First of all, they can't do the recycle material in proper manner. Nowadays, through AI, we can recycle the materials from waste streams, municipal corporation, as well as processing facilities and utilizing. Second is energy management and smart grids. Nowadays, AI algorithm can analyze energy consumption patterns, forecast demand, optimize power disintegration and distribution, integrate renewable energy sources such as solar and wind nowadays, everybody is and electric networks. Third one is climate and environmental monitoring. AI is being used to process satellite imagery and sensor data to track deforestation, monitoring biodiversity, delete legal mining activities, assess air and water quality. Fourth one is agriculture sector. AI is doing a lot of very good work in enable precision agriculture. Farmer can monitor soil condition, predict crop diseases, optimize integration, reduce fertilizer. Fifth one, transportation and logistics. Integrate intelligence traffic management system nowadays. Everyone in India is also carrying third to fourth place nowadays. Reduce congestion and fuel consumption. Fourth and next one, industry environments is predictive maintenance, help organization identify equipment failure, energy usage, manage medical more effectively, and improve operational efficiency. For my own research, particularly through my DSC work, AI was the waste management and sustainable policy planning. Pervez, the most important takeaways from AI sustainability impact extend beyond any single sector. Every sector is now capturing. It serves as an enable technology that help optimizing resources, reduce waste, improve efficiency, support environmental protection, enhance decision making. Future of the sustainability will not depend solely on the technology achievement. AI will help to create all these issues. So these are the sectors what I feel like that AI is mostly captured. And nowadays we are working for the satellite we go and blast in the antariksh and all these, how to recollect and waste problem of over there, how to going to we can use the light AI also create a solution for those problems also, sir.
Excellent, excellent. So you touched a very important aspect that waste is not only being generated in the earth, but it is being generated in the global environment also, and
Yeah.
in environment around us in space. Excellent. So, how can startup leverage AI not only for growth but also for responsible and sustainable innovation?
If we can't do this type of grocery startup and all these now, this Modi's first fund is now every industries and everyone is going for the startup to give the be everybody have their own companies and all these. The for startup AI play a major role. The first step to move beyond the mindset of using AI solely to automation or profitability. Successful startups should identify a real world challenge where AI can create a meaningful impact. Where in healthcare, education, agriculture, environmental sustainability, financial industries, smart mobility, renewable energy, whatever discussed about the previously, waste management, everybody, the most sustainable business are often those to solve significant social problems. Another important consideration, sir, to concept of responsible AI by design. Startups should integrate principle of fairness, transparency, accountability, privacy protection, and ethical governance into their products from the earliest stage of development. Building trust is become the most important building technology. AI can also help startup improve their own sustainability performance through production analytics, intelligent resource management, demand forecasting, and process optimization. Startup can reduce waste, minimize energy consumption, optimize supply chain, and improve efficiency and operational efficiency. One area I believe, sir, hold enormous potential integration of AI with emerging technology such as IoT, smart system, data analytics, robotics, digital platform. During my research and innovation journey, including my work of AI-driven sustainable solution and international collaboration, I feel that it is the single discipline which will create all the issues and solve all the issues and all these. Startups should also embrace intellectual properties, education and creation and innovation-led growth. Equally important is adopting global perspective while addressing local challenges. Many of the world's most pressing issues, waste management, climatic resilience, healthcare accessibility, quality education, and sustainable urban development. I also encourage startup founder, everybody, either it will come in nowadays, there is a lot of startup founders are coming TVs and channels and also to view the sustainability through the lens of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal that is called SDGs. AI-powered innovations aligned with the environmental protection, resource efficiency, health education, and increased growth and increasingly attractive support for the investors, governments, industries, and institutional organizations. The entrepreneurship who combines technology excellence with the AI, a clear purpose and commitment to social impact with not only build successful companies but also contribute to shaping a smarter, more sustainable and more inclusive future.
Excellent, excellent. Now, how do you think as AI becomes more powerful, how should organization balance innovation with ethics and governance?
Sir, this very good and very interesting questions you are asking about the powerful of AI. AI has become really increasingly powerful and integrated into critical aspect of society. And question is no longer whether organizations should adopt AI, but they can do responsibly. In my view, sir, the future belongs to organizations that successfully balance innovation with ethics, governance, and human values. The first principle, what I feel like that, responsible AI by design. The second critical aspects I feel like that transparency and explainability, data governance, and another essential elements what is feel like that human oversight. While
Mhm.
AI process information as unprecedented scale and speed, human judgment remains indisciplined, particular in high sector decision as well as high stakes decisions. Organization must also proactively address issues related to bias, inclusivity, and fairness. AI systems should be regular audience audited to ensure that they do not unintentionally discriminate against individual and communities. Ethical AIs require continuous evaluation and improvement rather than a one-time compliances exercise. For my experience in AI research, innovation management, patent, I have more than 50 and 60 patents regarding that and all this.
Mhm.
Innovation management, patents, and sustainability initiatives and in international academic collaboration. Another important consideration is sustainability. I am discussing more and more about that. As AI capable expand, organizations should evaluate not only economic outcomes but also social and environment impact. Ultimately, ethics and governance, what I feel like that should be viewed at all constraints on innovation, but as enable of responsible progress. The true measure of AI success will not be how intelligent our system become, but how wisely and responsibly we choose to use them and benefit for the humanity. What I feel like.
That's really interesting. What are the opportunities do you see for researchers and students entering the AI field today?
Nowadays, sir, everybody is come and meet me and they are asking about that in 2005, what you do, and nowadays in 2026, what you will do. And another guys will come, a class 12th, he is asking about, sir, in 2047, as Modi said like that, everybody, how
Yeah,
AI will create an impact on all this. Then I was very much happy to see the brain of that guys. He is just thinking about the 2047. One of the
yeah,
greatest opportunities students now have access the powerful AI platform, open source framework, cloud computing resources, large data sets, and generative AI tools, which my books also come in generative AI tools, that were unimaginable when I started my research journey. In that time, there is nothing when I started my journey. The barriers of entry was significantly reduced, allowing an innovator to experiment, develop solution. One of the greatest opportunity lies in the interdisciplinary nature of AI. Interdisciplinary nature in AI. Everybody will come with the AI. Artificial intelligence is no longer confined for the computer science only. Perhaps for the healthcare, agriculture, environmental science, management, law, education, social science, whatever the technology, biotechnology, public energy, now everybody is going to adopt it the AI. I believe the next generation to researcher should focus not only developing advanced algorithm. Everybody said we just develop the algorithm, then AI is sufficient. I just believe not developing algorithm, but also and solving real world problems, as such as healthcare diagnostics, precision agriculture, climatic resilience, smart cities, cyber securities, and so on. Another significant opportunity is in convergence of AI with the emerging technology, the integration of AI with the IoT, robotics, and now industry. After the industry 4.0, it will come the industry 5.0. AI will play a big role to connect the industry 5.0. Digital twins, blockchain, quantum computing, edge computing, and smart system. These are going to happen in Singapore last week when I last visited in Singapore. In there is a lot, many institutions. They work on it. I also encourage students to actively engage in innovation, patent development, entrepreneurship, and technology commercialization. In today's knowledge economy, research impact is increasingly measured not only by publication but also the ability to translate idea into practical solution. पहले तो क्या होता था in previously just publish the research paper and all these. I will
right.
become the assistant professor to associate. Publish three papers, become the professor. Publish only. But nowadays, the brain of newcomers, they are not depend upon the publication and all this. They believe to further their entrepreneurships and believe through startup and all this. My own academic journey for pursuing doctoral research in AI during a development phase to completing multiple postdoctorate research program, creating a DSC focused on AI-driven sustainable solution. That continuous learning to the most important success factor in the field of AI. Still, I am a student, sir. Still, I am a
I
student.
know we all are
And those
students.
who remains curious, adaptable, and commitment to lifelong learning will the greatest opportunities. Most importantly, I would encourage young researchers to think beyond technology itself. The future of AI intelligence is not just about the creating smarter machine. It is about creating smarter solution for the humanity.
Very interesting. So
Researcher
we have come,
also
yeah, G, G,
Researcher
G.
also combine technical excellence with ethical responsibility, innovation, sustainability, and social impact will shape the next chapter of the AI revolution.
Right. So we have come to a very interesting part of our conversation, which is a rapid fire round. Where we will have a quick question and it will have just one or two optional answers. So you just have to, choose one. So The quick, AI future rapid fire is research or commercialization.
Sir, as I already discussed previously, both. Because I must choose one, commercialization of research. If I
Right,
choose commercialization for research, research create knowledge, but commercialization transform that knowledge into real world impact.
right.
Innovation achieve the true value when it benefits for the society, human industry, and humanity. That's why I choose both.
Very good. AI assistant or human mentor?
I never believe on AI assistants. I always believe on human mentor. That's why I believe on human mentor. AI can guide
Excellent.
tasks. A mentor can shape your life, my life,
Excellent.
your life.
Excellent. Sustainability or profitability?
As I already discussed about these program and all these about the sustainability. I only believe the sustainability because
Absolutely.
truly sustainable organization ultimately become profitability. Profitability. But profitability alone does not guarantee sustainability. That's why I believe
Sustainability.
this.
Absolutely. I fully agree with you. Machine learning or generative AI?
My books is generative AI. I just publish the
Mhm.
books in research and all these as well as books advanced. But I believe on machine learning. Because
Mhm.
although I have a book of generative AI, both in higher education as well as research, but I prefer machine learning because understanding how system learn in how important that any single AI application. That's why I believe the machine learn.
Okay. Biggest AI myth.
Biggest AI myth is substitute for human intelligence. Biggest AI myth, I feel like that, is a substitute for human intelligence. In reality, the greatest value lies in augmented human potential. This is the biggest myth.
Okay. Most underrated skill for future professionals.
I already discussed about this. Now, very fewer people is doing this. It is adaptability. It is
Mhm.
adaptability. Because degree may not open door. Degree only open the door for like me. As you said, I did my PhD, postdoc and all this. Degree only can open the door, but adaptability ensure long-term success.
Okay. Great. AI in healthcare or AI in climate action?
By the way, AI is mostly nowadays capture the healthcare, but what I feel like that AI in climate action. Given my work
Okay.
in AI-driven sustainability in at waste management, I believe AI greatest long-term impact will be building a more suitable future. That's why I believe in AI climate action.
One technology that will define the next decade.
As now, I think you also aware about that. Every time I'm just discuss about the sustainability, and sustainability. Artificial
Right.
intelligence integrate with the sustainability. The defining technology for the next decade will be AI applied to solving humanity's greatest challenge. What I feel like.
All right. One word.
One word to describe the future of AI. Huh?
Yes. Future of AI.
The greatest success of AI will be measured by how effectively it serves humanity and improve lives. What I feel in one word.
All right. That's very interesting. Okay. One word. AI for humanity in one sentence.
AI for humanity is about transforming technology's innovation into meaningful impact for people, plant, and future generation. What I feel like that.
Okay. So thank you very much, Dr. Singh, for your very insightful. Today's conversation reminds us that the true power of artificial intelligence lies not just in technological advancement, but in its ability to solve meaningful human and environmental challenges. Dr. Pankaj Kumar Singh's journey demonstrates how long term research and continuous learning and purpose driven innovation can contribute to a more sustainable future. Thank you, Dr. Singh, for sharing your insights and experience and vision with our audience. To all our listeners, the future of AI will be shaped not only by what technology can do, but by the choices we make in applying it responsibly. Until next time, keep evolving, keep executing. Any last word you want to share with our viewers today?
Sir, actually, I want to work in a big sense that AI with the 6G. This 6G books will come in the market. I will try to come the very efficiently, and 6G will come in the market with the help of my books and all this. And India will overcome in the to all the countries. India will overcome to how we are going to. But AI will create the humanity only, sir. AI is not what I feel like that. It is not a journey about all this. Just AI integrate with the sustainability, then everybody is going to happy with the AI, and survivability is more easy for what the vision of our Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi in 2047. India will play a big role in AI and all this. What I feel
Thank
like.
you so much, Dr. Singh, and we are all hoping that your book and all your publications become more popular. The 6G, of course, we are all looking forward to. So thank you so much, everyone, for your participation and continuous viewing of our whatever inputs we are bringing to you for your betterment. So this is CS Rajiv Bajaj signing off from Evolve and Execute. Until next time, thank you so much. Thanks. Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye, sir.